is a very significant upgrade. We went from 6 absorb to 17. That's pretty awesome. And interestingly, in the NES version here, Heal 2, which heals your entire group, is actually bugged, and it does the amount of healing that a Heal 3 spell does. That's kind of cool, I thought. For us, Life is basically useless, Heal is basically useless, Cure 3 will be good, and Harm 3 will be how we kill the Lich. The Lich being undead, and unless I've totally crossed my wires, this should do pretty awesome damage to it. But Cure 3 comes first. Even if we can't use it yet. Not much point to go to Crescent Lake as the White Mage. Not any point, really. The Vampire will also be killed with Harm spells. So that's a good point. I need to go pick up Harm 2. Okay, I want to win this fight. Let's test out that hammer. $33. Our hammer looks cooler too. I know I'm playing it really quickly, but it looks kind of bluish teal color when I swing it. So I like that. It's definitely doing more damage. If I remember correctly, there's generally not much better until we get Thor's hammer for a White Mage, unfortunately. Okay, I'm definitely going to want to stat max the next level up, though. I've been missing out on some stats. I don't want to do that. And then we're going to be stun locked to death here. Lucky me! Wow. Come on, get out of there. Oh, dang it! You just can't travel around. Can't go anywhere these days. Well, that's why you save it regularly. Just one random battle, like that. Okay, I know I'm playing it fast, but just let me through the canal. Alright. Ruse it up. Now that we have the silver hammer, though, we should be winning these fights a little bit quicker. Our ultimate goal is to get a weapon that we can use, or a piece of armor that we can use to cast magic. I believe the easiest one to get is Zeus's Gauntlet. Basically. Or, yeah, Zeus's Gauntlet will cast Lightning 2, and it's probably the earliest one we can get of all the damage weapons. So we have to kill the Lich to get that. The wizards are called Piscodemons in the translation, the newer translations. They will be a very similar battle. Heavy hitters resistant, but if you're a fighter, you should be able to take them out pretty quick. Let's buy that spell I need first, and then maybe we'll go do some grinding. Grinding, you say? I wonder if Harm 1 would be enough to kill an 80 HP mummy. Because that would be really efficient. I could kill a lot like that. We'll try. Bring some tents, maybe a few heal potions. They were hitting between 14 and 48. Ah, that's nothing. In this version, they hit between like 50 and 100. I mean, you are playing as the fighter. The fighter gets good armor, but they often do over 100 damage with crits with anybody else. Right, this place doesn't even sell tents. Righto. And I don't have any. Okay, well, first we're going to make a little bit of money and buy some tents so I can do some saving without having to use my precious house. I don't like how much damage this guy has done before I even got to attack him. I think I am pretty happy with how much quicker we're able to kill ogres nowadays. Is there any good loot in the Marsh Cave for a fighter? Not without the key. Or, like, if you didn't buy the iron armor. I'm not 100% in the remake. They might have changed some of the loot, some of the treasure chests. I'm not 100% sure if it's exactly the same. But traditionally, the Marsh Cave is just garbage for treasure. Once you come back with the Mithril Key, you might be able to get a free silver bracelet. Maybe something else. But I generally don't bother. Because in this version, no matter what level you do it at, the chance of stun lock death is too high for me. You know, we might actually be able to 1v1 an ogre already. If we're able to do... Yeah, we killed him in 4 hits. That's pretty solid damage. It's not amazing, but, you know. This is the music you hear for all your eternity when you're playing the original console NES version, buying potions. You'll hear this one on loop for half an hour nearly. You sing it in your sleep. Still, for 2.5 hours in, we have actually made more progress as the White Mage than we were able to do as the Black Mage in about 4.5 hours. This has gone surprisingly smoothly. Like, I would not have expected to get this far in so quickly. Without some serious save state hacking or something. Oh, I think I'm out. Oh no, I did heal up. Good. This will be our level up fight. And then I'll go buy some tents, and we will go try out some farming on mummies. See how that looks. Instead of getting like 200 or 300 experience in gold, it should be more like 800 or so. 800 to 1,000. I have heard of the buy 9 or 10 per... There actually is a patch with that, basically, Shalal. There's a ROM hack that fixes a lot of the bugs. And... Oh, I didn't save it! Dang it. No, that's not going to work. Curses. Yeah, I gotta remember to save it before I kill the last one. Looking at chat. There is, in fact, a patch that changes how many... Like, you can buy 1 at a time, or there's a menu option to buy, I think it's 10 at a time. Unless you're already at, like, full, basically. And it's pretty awesome. So I'm sure you'll be Googling that by now. If you're looking for that kind of information, game FAQs, the NES section, NES console, Final Fantasy 1 version, the forums there have a lot of information. Okay, we're gonna get this level up. I'm gonna do it right. Okay, intelligence, luck, no. I get the feeling that this is one of those levels that doesn't get a lot of stats, huh? What level is this even? Alright, level 12 for a white mage is intelligence and luck only. So, if I wanted full stats, it's going to take some maneuvering. I would like to get at least 2. Probably strength or agility plus vitality again. I'm still a long way off before I get magic attacks, so strength would be nice, actually. I might take the first one with 2, including vitality, whatever we get. Strength. If it had been strength and vitality, I think I would have taken it. But we'll go with just 2 stats. It's 2 of the good stats. One of which must be vitality, and we'll just run with that. Nope, not quite. Nope. Nope. Agility and vitality, good enough. I mean, I would have liked the strength, would have given me +1 damage, but agility is still good. That gets me evade and better starting conditions for battles, so. Now we need to go buy some tents. Kill some Kaizuku on the way. They'll probably start running away around now, actually. Pretty sure by the time you hit the teens, they just start running. Or we could be killed. Maybe I don't want to die. I really wish your intellect stat did something. Like boosted your spell damage just a little bit. Would be really nice. Spell damage / healing damage would be good. Healing amount. That would be the word. Alright, that's a good supply of heals, pures, tents for now. Okay, let's go try out my strategy. Or get killed by Odd Eyes. That'd be fun. Escape! Escape, curse you! Effectivity low. Alright, game, you win. I'm just gonna do it like that. Long battles and in cutscenes. Well, you know. You could be playing it on the original NES. It would take longer. We just killed that ogre in 2 hits. 2 critical hits, but that's pretty awesome. They're going to keep giving me these fights. I'm going to see if I can win them. Testing my white mage out. We've got the silver bracelet, which really helps, and the silver hammer. You know, we're not, like, overpowered here, but that's not bad. That's better than the black mage could have done, for sure. No thanks. Yeah. I got lots of pures. We'll kill these snakes. They're worth good XPs. Almost any solo run, I recommend fighting the asps if you can. For the cost of 1 pure, probably you'll get a good amount of early game experience. Okay, so this, I'm not sure how well this will work, but I want to give this a try. I don't know if I've done this kind of level grinding before as a white mage in this spot, but I'm going to try. So the chests themselves, nothing that amazing. I don't think the falcon is good on anyone. Anaconda and cobras. Oh, did they change the names in that one? In this game, asps are the poisonous ones, and cobras are the non-poisonous ones. Pink and green. Pink for asp, green for cobra. And you can fight them both in the bottom level of the marsh cave. I want to see this power staff. 1821, 1816. So yeah, if you didn't have the silver hammer, it's kind of equivalent, but it's also worth a lot of money to sell. They're both poisonous, huh? They must have changed that in the remake. There's only 1 poisonous snake here. Well, there's sea snakes way later, but they're way stronger. Anyway, mummy battles. They have, I believe, 80 HP and they can put you to sleep. Harm 1 does not do very much damage. I bet you it has like a base of 10 or something, so it's 10 to 40. No, it's got more than that. Okay, well, our physical is terrible on them. Unless you get a crit. But 900 experience isn't bad. Alright, so the way we're going to do this... This might not be the best way to level up. I was hoping I get more than 2, but Harm 2 should wipe them. No. Nope. Maybe this isn't going to work. I'll probably die here. Unless Harm 2 does its job. There you go. It's kind of like a fire tube. Huh. Well, I was kind of trying to save this for the next fight. I think I'm going to die if I don't kill it right now. Alright. 1,500 experience for one battle is pretty awesome, though. This place isn't a great spot to level grind, I suppose. Because now I need... Well, okay, we're going to do it like this. We're going to do one more. Of course, there's only two, so it's kind of a waste, but it's fine. If only my physical was a little bit better. Could finish them off when they're weak. As long as I could make 3,000 gil every round, I could buy a house like that and restore my magic charges and then do it again. I think the death/rub spell has a much lower odds in the remake, to be honest. In this game, it'll kill you 9 out of 10 times, but I think in the remake it's not quite so bad. Alright. Oh, they got chance to strike first. I think we're dead. Well, that's why we got the saves. Not sure if I'll... Dang it, that's not the one I wanted. These guys can paralyze you, they're worse. Yeah, that's probably it. That's fine, that's fine. I'm kind of getting the feeling that I might not be leveling up here for very long. Just sort of testing it out. Testing the waters. I suppose I could come back in a couple levels with Harm 3, and that would definitely kill one of these groups instantly. Oh, I forgot to save it again. Well, strength and vitality, that's fine. Forgot about that. Yeah, one or the other, Shalal, I don't know. I would expect they redid a lot of the formulas behind the scenes in the remake, because a lot of the formulas were a little bit buggy in the first game, so it would, you know, they probably fixed that, and therefore it's different now. And I have to get that level up again. Alright. This doesn't feel like the best place for leveling up. It was a cool idea because the fights will go faster here thanks to the harm spell, but I don't know. Yay, the right music. Strength and vitality seems to be guaranteed. Wonder if I can, hold on, wonder if I can fight more on this side. Just the same. What about this fight? 3. It's a little bit better. Never claimed to be a Final Fantasy 1 expert. Yeah, it's, there is a magic defense stat in this game, apparently, but, how good it is questionable. Alright, that's all the stats. That's all the stuff we wanted. You're learning how much fun Astos fight can be as a solo. Okay, I just put a quick save in because I'm just gonna do that rather than run out and use a tent every time. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough heal potions. I don't think we're making enough money for this to be sustainable, really. It's close. Maybe with more spell charges, we could actually sustain one house per, you know, usage of Harm 2s and all that. Maybe. It's probably not that far off. It might even be slightly net positive right now. I don't know. Anyway, that's all of our Harm 2s. Oh, I've got a Cure 3 slot now. Nice. So that's actually pretty valuable. That heals you up a good amount. I'm try to win one more fight. Of course, they got to go first. Let's try the other side. Looks like they maybe... Looks like it's, like, guaranteed they're going to get a first strike, so we're not going to win. Okay, we're not going to level up there anymore, I don't think. Some weird to hit and saving throw mechanics. Yeah. It wasn't all fleshed out early on, basically. The legend goes it was programmed by a single guy. I don't know, I mean, point is, if you know much about programming languages, the way things were done back in the early days is not how they're done nowadays. It'd be a lot harder to sneak in the bugs and less difficult to fix them nowadays, generally. Okay, we could try the Power Peninsula. I'd want Harm 3. You know, that might be... Don't need too much more money for that. Let's try that. I'm just looking for somewhere I can get a few levels up without wasting tons of time. You can see the creeps are now running away from us anyway, so we're high enough level to move on anyway. We could probably kill the vampire without too much trouble, but not the Lich yet, I don't think. Well, depends on if you can mute the Lich. If you can stop his magic, I guess we'd be able to win, just like we'd be able to beat Astos after 400 turns of 1 damage. Wouldn't that be exciting to watch? Yeah, programming in assembly language is not easy, by today's coding standards anyway. I have done some of it, and it was interesting to learn, but man, it's easy to make bugs that are very difficult to find or fix. Let's just leave it like that. I'm amazed that there's people that can go back, reverse engineer through these ROMs, find the bugs, and actually fix them in assembly via, like, reverse engineering, sort of looking at just the byte values, the hex values. It's kind of insane. I consider myself a coder. I have no idea really how they manage it. Nice! Kill them all. I only need a little bit more money, so maybe this isn't a bad spot to level up, actually. Because there's going to be some undead fights that we can win. There will also be ogres, and it's actually very similar to fighting around Elfland, except that there's more undead battles. And you should be able to fight tigers and green ogres a little bit more likely. It's probably, you know, if you enjoy that sort of thing, it's alright. Very time-consuming looking through disassembled code. I'll have to say, though, if he did program Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3 and Secret of Mana, he was definitely getting better by the time he got to Secret of Mana. Because that game doesn't have too many behind-the-scenes bugs that I know of. A few. I know how to glitch the game a few ways, but probably just so much more memory to deal with on the Super Nintendo is much easier. You didn't have to worry about such tight guidelines. Yep. Welcome to my life, Tyler. Yeah, the NES Final Fantasy 2 and 3 I didn't play too much. They were probably better. I would expect, with the success Squaresoft got from Final Fantasy 1, they were probably able to not rush the next 2 games nearly as much. So, more time to do it right. Plus, he already had a basic engine to run off of, so he didn't have to necessarily redo the whole thing from scratch. How far away? I'll get one more level up here. It was supposed to be their final game. I know, they were basically bankrupt at that point. That was the end. The dream almost died right there. As legends go, anyway. Yeah, that was all after the big Atari crash of the 80s that I was way too young to know anything about, but it is interesting history nonetheless. Oh, this is a good fight. These guys don't hit very hard. I can probably wipe them out with a harm too, because they're undead and get all the XPs for me's. That's a pretty good fight. Yeah, that one's nice. Fixed most of the major bugs, except for the choose your command, cancel it, gaining experience, choose your command, cancel it, gaining experience bug. Let's not forget the key critical failure for leveling up. Alright, I need to check what we can get for level 14 here. Level 14, White Mage is strength, or no, it is strength, stop saying strength, it's agility, intellect, luck. So I would want strength and vitality to get the perfect run. That was a bug in Final Fantasy 1? No, I mean like in Final Fantasy 2, the mechanic that whatever weapon you had equipped got experience as you used it in battle, right? Like it's not the same leveling system as Final Fantasy 1. In Final Fantasy 2, because of their you don't get to go level 1, level 2, your sword level, you could just choose attack, go to the next character, revert, press B, go back, choose attack again, and you would keep getting experience without actually doing anything. Like, that's the one I mean. It's the quickest way to level up any of your weapon skills. Or magic skills, for that matter. Strength? Agility? No vitality. I'm going to try to get strength and vitality, at least. Actually, that's nice, because there's only that 2 left there. A select cancel a bug. No, it's not. It's because it's only supposed to count after, like, it should be, it is a bug because what it should be doing is waiting until your character does the action rather than you select the action, because then you can just select it 99 times in one battle before you do anything. Whether it's a bug or a coding design failure, I mean, like, it's not intended consequence or intended result. Like, the design team didn't want it to work like that, I'm sure. Oh, come on. Give me my vitality. And my strength. I still have more things to smack with my hammer. There we go. Got our good level up. How's the money situation? It's good enough to buy a new spell. Alright, well, we had to buy that one no matter where we go next. A Final Fantasy III solo run? People have talked about other solo runs. I'm not so sure if I'm going to do them or not. Main series-wise, I just finished 4 in the after years. I'll be going on to 5 before too long. I only really am familiar with solo runs on this specific